Hi, Diana Debbie from an Ageless Life. I want to give in this video the things that I do before I do my facial exercises. And this allows you then, when you do the exercises, to just get the little tidbits of exercises. But this I do before I start them. I also do some of these exercises during the day. If I feel any tightness or tension in my face, or maybe a little congested, or any of those things. I'm going to take off my glasses so it'll be a little bit easier. I start with, it's called in some circles a lymphatic drain. I don't care what you call it. It's just the fact that it works. So I start with my fingers here, and I'm just going to rub this area right below the collarbone. Just gently rub it back and forth, and noticing any tightness or tension that I may have in that area, and really kind of, if I have some. So for me today, I have some a little bit right here. That's the other thing. It can be different from one day to the next. And it's not that you need to worry about it, but it's just something to notice and pay attention to. So now I'm going to do this on the other side as well. And this side is totally relaxed. It feels much different than the other side does. So I'm not going to spend quite as much time here because I don't need to. And now I'm going to go to this bone again and go slightly above. And again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just kind of rubbing and noticing. So for me today, right here, this is a little bit tight. So that tells me some of my neck muscles are a little tighter, which makes sense because I did some different things yesterday as far as moving stuff and some different exercise and movement stuff. So I'm just going to spend a little time here. I'm not trying to totally release or relax the muscle, but I'm just trying to open it up enough so that everything can drain and release a little bit, at least, of that tension. I want to make sure my shoulders are relaxed when I do this and that I'm breathing. So I'm going to go on this side. And again, this side feels totally different. The tightness is in a little different place. I'm going to spend just a second here with that. You can see, you can tell it's working already. Heard the little sniff. Yeah. And so from here, take a deep breath, kind of release the shoulders. And then I'm going to go in behind my ear and just use my two fingers here and just kind of rub in a downward motion this way. And just releasing all of this, all in here. Yeah. Just letting all of that go. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And again, you heard the sniff. I'm not pulling the skin tightly. I'm just kind of going down in this motion, this direction. Yeah. Then from here, I'm going to take my fingers and just kind of rub around in here, kind of at the cheekbone and kind of underneath. Kind of rub around in here. See if there's anything there. Sometimes I'll go up and down this way. I'll actually hear a pop sometimes. As far as the releasing it again, I can feel the sinus drainage here. Yeah. So the next thing that I'm doing after that, and again, spend as long as you want or you need here. This is not a race, and it's not about, I need to spend 10 minutes doing this. This is about spending the time that you need in order to kind of relax and open these up. You can think of it like a sink. If a sink, the drain underneath is clogged up, then the water is just going to accumulate. Same with us. If the pipes down in here are clogged up, then the fluid is going to obviously stay up in our face, i.e., the sink, and won't drain. So that's kind of the rationale. So I'm going to go from here. I'm just going to rub a little bit around in here and take these two fingers, and I'm just going to rub in this area. And again, I'm not rubbing hard. I'm making little circular motions around and just in this area. And again, I'm working from the bottom up. So we started here and we're working our way up here. Take these fingers here, and then I'm going to go into this area. And again, just rub just a little bit. And again, you heard the sniff. These are opening up. And again, I spend as little or as much time as I need here. I'll then go in here with my thumbs, and there's this little divot right here. And I'm just going to put my thumbs there and I'm just going to relax my head forward. I'm not pushing a lot. I'm just releasing. Um, Drop my shoulders, do an exhale, and release that. You might find that you have a little extra tension or whatever there. It should not be painful. If it is, back off on the pressure and kind of slowly release that tightness there if you can. If not, breathe and relax. The last one I'm going to do is take my hands here and I'm just going to rub my scalp back and forth here. And this loosens everything up. Feels kind of weird, but it does the trick. Now, if after doing all of this, or instead of doing some of this, you still need to open up this part, there's this tool. And this is, I got it off Amazon. It's not super expensive. I can turn it on and basically it makes a sonic sound and it has a little vibration. I can also do that in these areas. And I do this especially when I'm super congested, also under the nose, and I'll do it on my nose. This I talk about in the puffy eyes one as well, but this is something you can use, and you can use it in this area too. This is a little bit faster, but I like to be able to spend the time to really figure out because this doesn't really help me know where the tightness or tension is coming from because it pretty much vibrates the whole area. So anyway, that's the tool. Like I said, got it on Amazon. It's not very expensive. It's rechargeable. It's a silicone cleanser is what they call it. So that's it for this video. I have more coming about the exercises to do afterwards. So stay tuned for those. And again, subscribe, give me a comment. Let me know, like, of course, and let me know how this is working for you if you have questions, because I really want to know that this is working for you because we all want to look our best and feel good, and regardless of our age. Diana Debbie from An Ageless Life. Bye for now.